Radio Hereford FC, the only station with full match commentaries of the Bulls. Every game, every week.
Hello again and welcome to We're Going Down the Pub, coming to you from the Wagon Horses in Hell's Owen with me, Frank Williams, and the player guide guru.
There's no end to my
that is Mr.
research
Simon
talents
Wright.
Allegedly now, but
We've got together, well, we've got together because it's an excuse for a pint, really. We've got together to have a quick look at our new signing. At the beginning of the season we put out a podcast with our new signings, so we thought we'd better put one together for our loan signing.
Yeah, we can't leave him out.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, this piece is headed up. He has a good frame. Now that's a quote, and I'll come back to that a bit later on, but hang on to that thought. Okay. Now Gethyn's from Pontypool, and he's got some footballing talent, so you know what it's like. You're in South Wales, you go end up at one football academy or the other, so Cardiff got him as opposed to Swansea. So he was at Cardiff for 4 years, and he got some caps for the Welsh under-17s and the under-19s. I know these are caps that you don't value highly, Frank, but
well, no, that's not true. Any cap is a handy one for putting down on the pavement with your dog and your violin, and a Welsh under-17 cap will probably come in, if it's big enough, can hold the odd bits of loose change.
Oh dear. Oh.
Right.
Gethyn, he had a rotten 2 years. He had 5 operations, tore his ACL, and I think Cardiff just sort of lost patience with him, to be honest with him. And they released him in 2015 when he was 20, so he must have been there as a pro for a couple of years. Just another hard luck story. I mean, there's so many of them amongst pretty much every squad in our league, isn't there?
Yep.
6 foot tall. All the evidence I can find suggests he's a central striker.
Well, there must be players in our squad who will know him.
Yes, probably.
Yeah.
He had, well, certainly, not least because he had trials with. Now we differ on this. It's
goiter.
goiter.
It is goiter.
Goiter, yeah, which sounds like an infectious disease.
Well, not of. Actually, it's more of a strain.
Yeah, okay.
A repetitive strain injury, I think, a goiter.
Oh dear. It's trials with them and Merthyr, inevitably.
Well, everybody's had a trial with Merthyr.
Yeah, if you come out of Cardiff, then you go to Merthyr.
So that's where Jenks will have remembered him from.
And probably
he remembers everybody.
Yeah,
yes.
Through
and they all come to Hereford, and all go back again.
Yes.
Well, if their name is Davis. Anyway,
exactly.
David,
yeah. Now he played a few games for Merthyr pre-season, but neither side took him on, and I think at that point, he decided, sod it. Or I can use that new radio-friendly word, arse.
Absolutely.
I think he just said, arse, I've had enough of this, and packed in football altogether, and joined Admiral Insurance, as you do. Obvious thing to do, yeah.
I'll think the next 5 minutes on a link for that.
I guess it's just a young man who needed a job, Now, I'm not quite sure what made the difference, but a year later, he signed for Cinderford.
Well, if he doesn't want to play football, sign for Cinderford. I would have thought that year.
Yeah, I mean, I can get Cinderford's need. They're in the Southern League Prem against their better wishes, and needed players quickly. But quite what the link was, no idea. But the fact that he'd been out of the game didn't seem to matter. He'd come in and shone. He got 11 goals before Christmas
and
in
that's
a very
wretched side. Yeah.
And then, curiously, in December, Western Supermare came in with a chequebook.
Right.
Now, I didn't realise that actually players exchange hands for money at these levels. But Western come in and they actually gave Cinderford money for him.
Right.
And Cinderford also got a pre-season friendly and a signing on clause inserted as well. So there you go. So Western must have thought quite a bit of him.
Well, he's gone up a level there because Western step 2.
Yeah, and they were
but they were struggling at the time.
They were in a bit of a mess, Yeah. I mean, Simon Barker had gone there and turned it round a bit.
But he made quite an impact when he went to Western.
He scored 3 times in his first 4 games.
Right.
And mainly as a result of that, Western got 10 points out of 12.
And took him away from
it turned the season,
yeah.
But he so looked the part that another striker at the club said a rude word and left.
Right.
Because he thought, I've got no chance of getting in the team now. But curiously, after that, he played in theory, he played in another 18 games, but he was coming off the bench in most of them, and 5 times he come off as a last-minute time-wasting sub.
Right.
So it was just really wasting his time, to be honest with you. They've got 2 goal scorers already, and they got the shirt, so Hill only played 90 minutes 5 times at Western.
Right.
So
yet he made an impressive
start.
start.
Such a good start, yeah.
Okay.
And in the summer, Western strengthened their squad even more.
On the back of the fact they actually stayed up.
Which
wasn't expected.
No, it wasn't.
When we were talking this time, when Barks left us, I remember we talked and we said, well, he's gone to we were really going to struggle.
We were hoping for an easy seaside trip, weren't we? We didn't get it anyway.
No.
Now, Hill is just one of 8 forwards that they've got.
Yeah.
Can
And of course.
of course. Yeah. A certain Tris Plummer.
Yeah.
He's playing in every game, and he seems to be setting up virtually every goal at Western score.
Right. So
admittedly, they're not scoring many.
Been
but
pushed out a little bit.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
They've got a guy called Grubb, which is a fantastic name again. He's a regular goal scorer. They've got 2 other big target men, so Gethyn just wasn't getting any time at all,
Hence the loan.
Absolutely. Now, whether he's match fit, well, who knows? But I'm not sure that Bees has too many options to choose from.
No, but if he's a player that maybe is going to come off the bench for us a few times and give us that plan B that we didn't have last week because we have no options on the bench to cover us for a month, it might be a good move. And he's tall and he's young.
Yeah.
And
22,
hopefully he gets.
Yeah. We don't yet know whether he can play in the FA Cup for us, which could be crucial.
Well, that will be a decision of Western Superman.
Of course it will. Got so many forwards.
Now, unlike the Vars, where remember that you were not allowed to play lone players, I think with the FA Cup it'll be up down to the parent club, won't it?
Yeah. Gethyn lives in Newport these days, and no doubt he'll be catching the Ryan Green taxi.
Right.
There's that spare seat, thanks for Mr. Davis, very kind of him, I'm sure. Now, the ringing endorsement, the quote I mentioned earlier about Gethyn having a good frame, now that was on the Western website, and I thought for a moment he'd started a new career as a picture hanger,
But for Admiral Insurance?
Well, he'd left Admiral Insurance by this time.
You could frame your certificate.
Frame his certificate, yeah.
On the wall.
He's got a very good frame, but no, that's not the case. He does have a new career. He's now an IT recruitment consultant based in Newport. And he's one of those really keen recruit consultants who just can't stop themselves. And his personal Facebook is just full of job adverts. That's a serious recruitment consultant when you're like that, he really is. But I think he'll feel at home at Extra because, as we know, Western Supermare are nicknamed the Seagulls.
Oh, well, he could take some of them back with him when he goes.
Please do, there's no shortage of them around our neck of the world. I mean, I spent a chunk of Sunday cleaning off their latest deposits, and I definitely said that new radio word arse a few times when I was doing it.
How is your new car? We do notice that you must have sort of special parking permits at Hereford. How did you manage to get a car parking space right outside the player's entrance?
Do you know that's
on a match day?
Yeah, that is the first time I've ever done it in all the years I've supported the club.
You mean the first time you've been able to do it?
Yeah. You can't get there normally, never mind on a match day, so just pure luck. But then I get all those deposits from the Seagulls, and I'm thinking, do we really want to park there anyway?
Well, and B Block is full of them as well. Yes. The first thing I had to do on Saturday was to clean our desk where we do the radio broadcast from, all over it. Yeah.
So there you go. Well, that's a few words on our new man.
Yeah. Well, we look forward to seeing him. Hopefully. Well, if we can get this, we'll have to get this podcast put up before Saturday's match at St Neots, I hope, so people.
We believe you can do these things, Frank.
Believe what you like. The reality is sometimes different. Okay, everybody. We will be in touch with you again soon with yet another. Perhaps we'll do a ground guide soon.
Oh, why not?
Would be nice.
We're quite good at those.
I don't know if we can think of one to do. But this time last year, we had those 8 away Saturdays on the trot due to cup Remember, we were in the pub every week.
It was terrible.
Yeah,
it was
awful.
terrible.
Could hardly bear to drink about
Yeah,
it. To think about it.
First name terms with all the staff.
That's when we used to think we come in here for our 18 favourite reasons. That's 17 beer pools and Dawn behind the bar, which was.
That's a good line, mate.
It was a good line.
Good line.
Okay, everybody,
Okay, we'll speak again.
We'll speak soon, and our next ground guide that we're going to bring to you will be on Royston Town.
what fun.
That should be interesting. Have you got plenty to say about them?
No.
Right, that's okay then. Enjoy listening, everybody. We'll catch up with you again very soon.
This is Radio Hereford FC, the home of the Bulls. Match Day Live.